Absolutely. Now, okay, one change, number
So
change.
number 27 for teacher Gully
James
is now
Harley.
number 14.
So James Harley is
Yeah,
14.
it's just a Guernsey change, not a team change.
Did you get one for Taj Spencer? Because I don't have a number for him. He's missing one there. That's from Goodies.
Give me a sec.
Yeah, and I checked. He wasn't in the team last week. He's an in this week. So
I'll find that for you. Hang on. They weren't around the good teams. But yeah, today's going to be a good game. It's a good game to call. I feel like, oh yeah, so I hope you got my email. That round 7 game, I'm away.
Yes, yeah, I did see that. No, I did. Because I was checking all my emails this morning when I was doing my paperwork. I thought, oh well, I won't bother.
If like Tony don't have someone that comes sit with you, like we can get a like the captain of Goodwood's injured. If you want a player, I can arrange that. If you want just do a call, yeah.
Is he out for a long time?
Yeah, he's just sitting there with the knee brace on, bad knee.
Okay, so he's out. So that only happened last week.
Yes.
Yeah. Right.
So someone like if you're interested, just for a different perspective, just have someone to bounce off for that one game.
And Mason Ellis is out as well. He's been one of their more consistent players. So
that's a big out for him actually. He's been one of those underrated type of players.
Yeah, he's been consistent for him.
Might just close that door behind us on the back, just kids bouncing on that.
Yeah, no, do that. We normally do. That's right.
Have you called here before in this? Or is this just something that sits here, or is this a
No. This is the one they normally use. He's got 2 caravans. One that normally goes to Adelaide Hills, which is this one.
Yeah.
And they call a lot of cricket out of this one as well.
I was going to say the HFL's on there. I was wondering what that was about.
Yeah. So it's everywhere.
And we're back at districts again next week. We're going to stand up on the scaffold.
Yeah,
again.
I reckon.
It doesn't bother me.
Didn't bother me, but the only thing is we make sure we get one of those. We need to probably get 2 of those little stools.
Well, if it wasn't windy, it would have been easier as well.
Yeah,
it can be windy down there.
Well, that's right. I was straight off the water there.
Well, old mate upstairs, we've still got a few minutes.
Yeah,
I'll run through my sheet.
Got any point of difference now? 3 goals apiece. All right, phone off.
Mini danger game for Port.
Yeah, no Dixon. DJ apparently pulled out with gastro right on the death today. So, yeah, just get your 4 points, get out of there and get home.
If you can, yeah. Don't worry about margins and how it looks. The AFL is a weird game. Like, you look at Geelong last night on fire. Once you won 4, 5, 6 in a row, you just drop one. Right. You don't. Well, you shouldn't, but you do.
Yeah, but I don't want to drop this one. I'd prefer to go down fighting next week because that's acceptable against Melbourne.
That's cracking having that monitor right there too. Inspirational, mate. Inspirational. How you going, Legend? Good to see you.
How long have you done this for?
Yeah, we've been doing it all season. That's Goodwood game I've had. Me and Vince are the A team.
Yeah, we're the dream team here.
Yeah, it's fun to be honest.
Is he trying to get in?
No responsibility.
No, exactly right.
Rock up. I'm trying to watch the end of the Lakers, but they're up 23, so it's all done. Yeah, going well, man. Going well. Missing footy a bit, but this has been good. Keeping in touch with it. Nah.
Yeah.
I'm plotting a comeback.
Yeah.
Just about ready, mate.
Yeah.
Don't know. Div 6 club.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
Oh, thanks,
Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Okay, I'll call you.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Phone call. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, we worked it out. He's going to stop, and then we know we've got 5
Makes it the
seconds.
same for you boys. Still strong group. Yeah, you're back. How's that like?
It's good. No, going really well.
Wait till she gets a bit big. So my little girl's 3 now.
Yeah.
She was great till about 2.
Yeah.
And then she just turned into a 10.
Yeah.
I hope that doesn't happen to you.
No,
man.
no,
Everyone wants it, don't they?
It's good to be back. I struggle with time. Like, sometimes I'd rather be at home and help.
You got married too, didn't you?
I got married as well, yeah. So, but that's a completely different group that I had 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Like, all my mates aren't playing anymore, so I actually get the coach rather than have my
But
mates.
even like, you look at this group, there's only like Ando and Scar from when I was coaching. It's not all the kids now.
Twos anyway, so
Burjo's back in.
Virgo's played twos all year, so
He used to handy B grade for you though, wouldn't he? He would have been.
we actually.
Has he still got it?
Like he played full forward.
Has he still got it though? Is he still an animal or is he just in a bit?
It's always got that.
Yeah.
He hasn't got much left.
Well, he played forward in the
played back
ones.
today.
He's playing back.
So I think he generally played forward.
That's what I'll put.
We had like we lost 3 injuries like Benny and Jesse Johnson both.
Yeah, that's a shit injury for Holsbow.
But yeah, so it sort of hasn't filled a few holes which we were always playing. But I'll leave it to him.
No, good to see you, Legend. The dub stuff.
You see which number Taj is? See, I'm trying to pick out the number.
Hey. 23. Thank you, Kim. Cheers.
Thank you, Kim.
I didn't realise he couldn't get in when we did that. Hey, Gunn, good to see you. First time I've had you, blokes. Yeah, Gunner up. I didn't recognise the red polo shirt on the sleeve. What's the guy there?
Heritage last year.
Yeah,
I loved it. So please have the Trinity one this week.
Yeah, no, that's alright. I thought you were the Gully coach out there in the middle there. I thought Scott had cut his hair off. Yeah.
Rattling a bit. Throw a bit of red into it.
Big game?
Yeah, it is, mate.
They're small though. That would be an interesting battle.
That's the thing, is forward.
And Burjo back on one of their smalls. Person on.
We've pretty small.
Yeah. So it's going to be cracking, mate. Have a good one. We'll talk to you after the game, alright? Okay. Alright, when you're ready, Chief.
Yeah, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome one and all, wherever you may be watching around the online universe, to Pertaringa Oval versus Goodwood in the Adelaide Footy League Division 1 competition. So these two teams last year, Goodwood Saints finished second. They were 9-3, then went 3-3 in the last 6 rounds, so they were just a bit sketchy going into finals. They managed to get over Glenunga, but then that lapse in form showed up in their next 2 finals when they were soundly beaten by Port Districts and Prince Alfred. Pertaringa Oval finished 6th last year, started the season strong, won 5 of their first 7 before they lost 5 in a row, including a couple of crucial games that they lost to Payneham Norwood Union and Old Ignatians. Ended up costing them probably a spot in the finals. Last year, these two teams, both games were comfortably won by Goodwood Saints. Round 8 at Goodwood Oval by 87 points, and then Pertaringa Oval, where we are today, the home of Pertaringa Oval, Goodwood Saints won by about 10 goals. In both those games, Nick Burgess and Will Clark kicked 8 goals each in those 2 games. Nick Burgess is important for the Saints today. So far this year, we have Pertaringa Oval started off with a big win over Old Ignatians. They then had their first home game of the season, were beaten by Glenunga before getting over the top of St Peter's away from home. So they sit at 2-1. Goodwood Saints had a 4-point win over Sacred Heart, which on the back of it is a pretty good result. Second up, away to Prince Alfred, they very, very much struggled, ended up losing by 80 points, only kicked the 2 goals for the game. And last week at home, a 2-point loss to Brighton Bombers, probably a little bit of a shock, that result. So it's interesting, this game 2-1 to the home side, 1-2 to Goodwood Saints. Goodwood Saints, perennial powerhouse of the competition. They'd be a little bit concerned about potentially going to 1-3. And Pertaringa Oval again would be looking to go to 3-1 and get their season off to a good start. I'm joined here today by Adam Jeffries. Adam, welcome to the broadcast here. Magnificent day, just a few light, fluffy clouds, hardly any breeze to speak of. Perfect autumn day here in Adelaide, and a great place to be here at Pertaringa Oval.
Yeah, great to be here. Great to be calling these 2 teams, which I reckon is probably the match of the round. Big game for Goodwood Saints, 1 and 2. Don't want to go 1-3, but they certainly won't panic if it does happen. There's a long way to go in this season. Pertaringa Oval look a lot stronger this season with the Premiership coach back, a lot more discipline and structure in their team. Unfortunately, Luke Brown not playing today. I would love to have seen how he marshalled the troops down back. Real changing of the guard happening at the Goodwood Saints. There's a lot of their Premiership heroes from the years gone by aren't there. There's only 6 or 7 left. There's a lot of good, talented youngsters coming back from West Adelaide who can all play, but it's not easy being 19 and 20 years old in Division 1. So they'll have some consistent form at times, and it's all about where the goals come from. Goodwood, they've lost the last 2 games, but won the inside 50 can in both games, amazingly. So they need to find some goal scorers today. And obviously Pertaringa Oval's goals will come from their smalls, with Tyler West not there, Latham and Personos, very dangerous in front of the sticks. Look forward to some good matchups there. But yeah, it's going to be a cracking game. Really much look forward to it. I'll just make a quick note here as well. I believe that the two clubs play for a cup today, recognising mental health, and just to pay respects to two gentlemen that passed away at each club over the years. So there might be a minute's silence and a handshake prior to the match. Both these teams go at it pretty hard against each other, but there is a mutual respect there as well, where both teams do get together after the game and pay respect. So yeah, looking forward to a great game here, Vince.
Yep, so we can just see umpire appreciation round this week, of course. There's no game without the umpires, so we've seen the Goodwood Saints players go through and do their handshakes. Obviously now Teacher Gully coming through to do the same. Interesting, during the week between the posts, we did a bit of analysis on Peter Pertaringa, so be interesting to see how he goes today, coming off a 5-goal game last week, and he is their leading goal kicker with 8. He's kicked 3 and 5 in their 2 big wins away from home. Didn't trouble the scorers here in their first home game of the season. Ryan Spittle has also kicked 6. 5 of those came in round 1. And there's a couple on 5 goals, with Brodie Latham being one of those. They all came in round 1 in that big win over Old Ignatians. And you mentioned about the challenges the Saints have had with their goal scoring. Their 2 leading goal kickers are Ryan Dykesman and Aryan Sarin with 4 goals each. So they have struggled a little bit to find someone consistently to be able to kick a bag for them. Today may be the day. We'll have to wait and see. Players are in the middle, ready to go now. Just waiting for the umpire to hold the ball aloft. So Teacher Gully's Goodwood Saints, brought to you by Filming Footy and Sports Interactive. And our broadcast today is brought to you by Buddy Bet. And we always remind you to gamble responsibly.
I think that's Kane Cornish picking up Pertaringa at full back. That'll be a really good matchup. Kane Cornish is lightning fast and done a lot of work on the defensive side of his game. Should be a good game.
So up it goes. Neither ruckman able to. There's a kick out of the air that goes forward. So Goodwood Saints with the first opportunity here. So Ridgewall, the kick goes forward. It's going to be just offline, and lightning fast opening score there. Just to behind. So ball's kicked back into space. It's made it up to almost centre wing. Handball comes out. There to Breeden. Chain of handballs now to end up with Cody Tate. So runs his full measure, kicks inside 50. Pack flies, ball comes off hands. And Goodwood will be able to mop up here with players all around the ball. Looks like they're going to switch to the other side of the ground. Kick there going, looking for Favretto. Evades the tackle and goes out towards the far wing.
Might be an injury behind the play here for Teacher Gully as well. One of their forwards might have done an arm or a finger in that last marking contest.
Just keep an eye on that as well. So the Saints now with the kick inside forward 50. Mark almost taken, not taken. Excellent butter up there. I think that might have been by Rossman. A bit of an errant handball there from William Cansdale. And well tackle there by Aaron Serene. Good tackle inside forward 50. So all the early pressure here from the Saints have started quite well. The ball's just tapped and will be over the boundary line. So stoppage here. Right half forward.
Lots of communication behind the ball here. Goodwood looking for a repeat inside 50 if they can.
Handball's out wide. Here's the kick in now from Anderson. Teacher Gully just struggling to get the ball out. Now they've got the opportunity to go back out towards the middle. So unable to take the mark there, Whitelock. Good pick up there by Pridham. Wasn't able to have an effective disposal. That kick there looks like it was by Kane Cornish, and it's gone out very wide. First one there will be McKay. He's now actually applying a tackle. Ball's got to go over the boundary line, and we'll have a ball up half forward left for Goodwood Saints. So they've been doing all the attacking early in this game. They have a solitary behind.
It is in fact Whitlock playing on Pertaringa at full back, which will be a great matchup. Former captain Whitlock on one of the premier forwards in the competition.
So it was Zach McKay, got the handball out, and now the opportunity to go forward. So kicks just got a bit too much on it. And the quick switch is on. So the mark here by Nick Favretto. Kick inside forward 50. Ball off hands, well. Shark there by Serene. There's a high kick coming out here from defence. Do you get under that one? Taken by Deichmann. So Lynch with the kick inside forward 50 deep. Fly from behind, couldn't quite take the mark. Strong tackle applied. That could be holding the ball. No, umpire's letting it go, and he'll eventually come in and ball it up right at the top of the goal square.
5 inside 50s already for Goodwood, still no scores. This is their problem. They dominate around the field. They need someone to take a catch in the forward 50.
Ball's right alongside the behind post. I think it might end up going through for a behind now. It does, yes, so that's the second minor score of the game for Goodwood Saints.
Defenders for Teacher Gully done really well so far. Like I said, a lot of high balls have come in. Young Angus Rana looked like he had hands on a couple, but the spoil came in. Good start for Goodwood though, dominant all over the park.
So kick out towards our broadcast side. Cansdale nearly took the mark, will end up with the free kick. Goes down the wing. Good kick, good mark. Handballed on by Spittle. So it's Alex McKay. His kick inside forward 50. Good strong mark has been taken there by Adrian Friday. On the left. And that looks like the first goal of the game. Over the back it went, and it's been kicked by Brodie Latham. So value for money there for the Gullies. They've got the opening goal of the game, so they are 1-6, and they are leading Goodwood Saints 2 behinds.
Good goal for Latham there. Looks like he's carrying a bit of a hand or a thumb injury from that initial contest early in the game. But like I said, Goodwood had 5 inside 50s, couldn't hit the score sheet. They'll be disappointed there. They'd set up around the ground, put a lot of pressure, but Teacher Gully were able to go end to end with a mark from the kick out, play on the wing, and mark at half forward. So getting a goal end to end, not the way Goodwood would like to have defended that play. Long way to go. Big centre bounce here.
So the Sportal scoreboard tells us it's Teacher Gully 1 goal and 2 points. Ball up, well sharp there by Alex McKay. Handball comes out there to Spittle. Another handball wide to Zach McKay. His kick goes inside forward 50. Good kick.
That's Pertaringa.
And that'll be Pertaringa. Peter Pertaringa, the player who copped quite a bit of attention between the posts this week, looking at his disposal efficiency and his heat map as part of the work that Dartfish does on all the Adelaide Footy League games. So Pertaringa, long left, looks like it might be just getting dragged to the left side. Doesn't quite make the distance. An excellent mark taken in defence. There's a 2-on-1 there. So Goodwood Saints here with the opportunity to relieve. And they'll head out towards our broadcast side, which is the western side of the ground. Oh, a couple of Teacher Gully players almost spoiled each other then going for the mark. Handball comes out, it's sharp there by Verrill. His kick inside 50 again, but it's a good mark taken by Anderson in the back line. He immediately switches play. Looking out there for Wakeham, he couldn't quite take the mark. But numbers around the ball for the Saints. So the kick goes up towards centre wing. Umpire's going to pick something out there. It's going to be a free to Teacher Gully, and that's going to go to Jordan Pertaringa. So true centre wing, outer side for Pertaringa. Looks inside, spotted someone there. It's Blake Penny, one of the captains. Now heading over towards the broadcast side. Martin decides to go back inside. So Penny's got it again. Another short kick. Cansdale's got it right on the centre circle. He looks towards the flank. And excellent mark's been taken. Quick handball's been given off to Joshua Spence. Joshua Spence looks good, that kick. That's coming back. Yes, that's another goal for the Gullies. So 2 quick goals for them in 3 minutes. And Joshua Spence has the second goal of the game. And they skip out to a 10-point lead.
They'll be disappointed they're Goodwood on the slow play. You don't mind conceding the marks upfield, but the mark and the play on at half forward, I think it was Scar at half back there, love to get that ball to ground because he's so good at ground level. Teacher Gully just being super efficient thus far. You can see Blake Penny, the big ruckman, just going to sit behind the play all day. Goodwood need to try and switch the footy and get around him as often as they can.
So a couple of quick goal succession there to Teacher Gully. Sees them skip out to a short lead early, but once again Goodwood with the clearance. It's inside forward 50. Kicks off the ground. If that goes out, I reckon it might be last touch. And umpire has called that, so they quickly move it on. So the ball here with Favretto. His kick's a little bit wobbly, goes towards the forward pocket and punch from behind. Takes it straight out. So that'll be a throw in, around about 10 metres around from the behind post. Right forward pocket here for Goodwood, looking for their opening goal of the game.
That's the kick inside 50 that Goodwood don't want. They just blaze it in. Favretto, he has the time and space and the class to try and find a target there.
There's a good tap down there by Cleveland, but the tackle's immediately applied. And umpire will come in and ball it up again. Very dangerous position, only about 10 metres out from goal. And a quick kick on the left, that's dangerous. Not able to quite get it there was Tom Lynch. Big tackle applied there on Charlie Pridham. Teacher Gully were coming out with the ball. They've called the advantage. So that's a bit of an error kick, and well done to intercept there by Nick Burgess, one of the important players that's in for this week. So Fairley's kick goes out wide. Whitelock's got it. Centre wing, outer side.
Goodwood will look to be patient here and find a target rather than blaze it in again.
His kick's measured, might go over the back, it has, and just Teacher Gully able again to thwart that attack. So taking his time here, Tyler Martin just decides to go kick out wide to the flank.
Jay, get one!
Now the kick goes over towards true centre wing. It's going to be intercepted, so a bit of an errant kick and just a bit too much on it. Inside kick finds Rossman. Handball off now once again, kick inside 50. That kick looks better, just a little bit too much for Anderson, and that's going to go off hands and out of bounds right in front of the light tower there, which is about 30 metres around from the point post.
Target was Mr. Anderson in the pocket there, but I still think that's the right play from Goodwood. They can't keep blazing it in high all day. They've got to try and lower their vision. Did on that occasion, didn't work, but they'll keep trying.
So Harley's kick was smothered.
Got it!
Ball. Now there's going to be an opportunity for the ball to come inside 50. Should be tapped through, it is.
Get one out!
Third behind
Charlie, this side! Rosso, work!
for Goodwood Saints.
Rossi, deep one! Ain't gonna go right!
Goodwood look like they're deploying more of a one-on-one from the kickouts rather than the traditional zone work. They've been able to turn the footy over a couple of times on the kickouts.
So Heitman was able to get away from the tackle. Now there's an opportunity here. Again, another shot on goal that's errant. It's going to just sneak in from behind. So peppering away, that's 4 behinds.
Footy's a funny game sometimes. Vince Goodwood are right on top across the ground, but efficiency inside 50, which is a big thing in this competition. 9 inside 50s now for Goodwood, still yet to score a goal.
Get him in, Charlie!
So the kick out, lovely long kick out, almost towards centre wing. Handball to Burgess. And he was caught holding the ball. Good tackle applied there by Ryan Spittle. So Spittle now, just shy of centre wing, broadcast side. His kick goes up towards half forward, big pack. That should be a mark, it is a mark. Good mark by Burgess right in the middle of that pack.
Never takes his eyes off the footy, Nick Burgess.
Immediately tries to switch. So ball in the centre wing here with Anderson. It's just up the ground, a bit higher up the ground now. There's going to be a kick inside 450. Once again cut off. Kick was good there for Cleland, but well played by Teacher Gully there to get someone in front of that lead and be able to pick that pass off.
It's the build-up Goodwood want, but a great intercept mark on that occasion.
So a little worry with the kick. It's going to end up here with Pridham. Pridham's handball. And now the kick goes back inside 450. They are absolutely peppering. There's a big strong mark.
Cleveland.
And that's taken by Jade Cleland. So reward for effort there. they're going to get a decent look at it this time. They've had quite a number of shots on goal.
Certainly due, weren't they, Vince? 11th inside 50, first mark. Great catch contested there. Need a finish.
So Cleveland shouldn't miss. Umpire stands erect, and that is the opening goal for the visitors here. So about 15 minutes in, and Goodwood Saints get their reward for effort. So well done to Jay Cleveland. Good mark, good goal.
This is going to be the game today, Vince. Like I said, Goodwood on top around the footy, intercepting and pumping the ball back inside 50, 11 entries to 5 thus far. Teacher Gully are very clever with their ball use and will be efficient going forward. Great confidence builder there for Cleveland. Great reward for effort for Goodwood, who have been on top. Long way to go. Teacher Gully won't mind this style of game. They are great on the counter attack. They do concede high numbers of inside 50s, and they are very good going the other way. Set up for a great game of footy.
So entertaining start early, 2-1. Up high that time, Rana. Takes the mark. Handball now from Favretto. Looks like it's intercepted, going to end up with Alex McKay. Just slipped as he got that handball away. Ball inside 450. Umpire is holding the ball. Maybe a little bit stiff there, Cody Tate. So short kick out wide. Fairley's got it.
Again, Penny sitting right in the hole where Goodwood want to kick long. Trying to drag him out now and get it over the back.
Runner in front position. Pat comes flying in from behind. Gee, keep going there, young MacArthur. He's done very well. He's done excellently well, MacArthur. And what a good kick in towards 450. Fantastic play there by Charlie MacArthur.
Wasn't just the attack on the footy, it was the composure to find the target inside 50. Like I said, a lot of the Goodwood players blaze the ball inside 50, but he just took that half a step, saw Anderson, and Tommy Anderson's an elite finisher backing to kick this goal.
So in comes Anderson. Yes, and he does. Take a bow, Charlie MacArthur. What a magnificent piece of setup play. That's assist of the day, absolutely. And we have our second lead change of the day. And the visitors now getting some reward for effort here. 2 goals, 4-16, leading Tea Gully 2 goals straight 12. So 4-point lead to the Goodwood Saints.
Yeah, it's what Goodwood need more of. Like I said, they've been dominant all year. Like I said, lost their last 2 games with more inside 50s. That little just composed chip over to Anderson is what they need more of. Great piece of play. Big centre bounce coming up here.
So Goodwood's turn to kick a couple in 2 minutes. Taken out of the ruck there by Penny. His kick goes inside 50. Goodwood Saints again with the numbers to butter up. Good mark. Taken there by Charlie Pridham. So he's covering a lot of ground, Pridham. Started well. Yeah, looks like he's going to swing on the left and go down up towards centre wing. Runner in front. May got a shove in the back. Not paid by the umpire. And that ball's going nowhere. We'll come in and have a stoppage here.
That's all Runner needs to do. He's not going to take a lot of marks against Penny, but if they get the ground ball Goodwood, that's all they'll ask from him.
Breaks in there, but goes straight to Alex McKay. Pridham again, the handball, intercepted by Tate this time. And now there's a quick kick that might have gone just a bit too wide. We'll just check on the boundary umpire there. Yes, it has. And Goodwood with the opportunity here to relieve. Might be Taj Spencer here, I think it is, playing his first game.
Yes, A-grade debut today for Goodwood Saints.
So Spencer kicks across goal, showing no nerves at all.
No, going the switch. They're trying to avoid Penny on these exits, but Tea Gully have pressed really high.
The Rana and Penny you can see heading through the middle of the ground at the moment, over towards the outer side. I'll get there. So it's on half back, far side of the ground. Goodwood very patient with this build-up. Kick goes down the line, off hands. Serene could have been tackled without it, but now there's going to be a kick inside 50. There's a one-on-one here. Watch out for MacArthur. He's lurking. Picks up the ball, and that's straight through. Gee, he's had a fantastic start to the game. Well deserved there, Charlie MacArthur. And that is 3 in a row now to the Saints.
That's hard running from MacArthur. Great start to the game for him. But you can see, I know we're calling it a lot, that long ball that went up the line, it didn't quite go to Penny. It went just to the corridor side, so Penny couldn't impact. If they can't intercept Mark Teachery Gully, then the Goodwood Saints will be all over those crumbs. And once the ball went inside 50, they had a 2v1. Yeah, real game of cat and mouse with Goodwood getting a lot of the footy, trying to get around the ruckman in the hole. It's interesting to see how it's unfolding. They've decided to switch the footy on the last couple of occasions, and it's worked for them.
So 3 in 5 minutes to the visitors sees them with a 10-point lead, close to entering time on here. Okay, short kick comes out. Breeden, beautifully tackled. That has to be holding the ball. Excellent tackle there by Charlie Pridham. Short kick on the left. We're just inside the back end of the centre square here. Patient build up. Now they're set and run. So the wobbly kick inside 50 odd. Serene gets a bad bounce. And that allows now Teacher Gully to mop up. Oh, he's in a bit of trouble there. Flynn gets the handball out. Excellent pressure being applied here by Goodwood Saints. Good punch from behind there by Persinos. Ball right over on the forward flank, and now it has gone out of play. Just near the intersection of the 50 and the boundary line. See Goodwood Saints in attack once more.
You can see on that previous build-up, young Ridgewell, who's a great young player, just no composure. That's the one that he just needs to take half a second, try and put it to someone's advantage rather than a quick play on under pressure.
Oh, here's an opportunity out of the boundary throw in.
That's Jacob Heitman, I think, with the snap.
And Jacob Heitman sharing duties today. And that's 4 in 7 minutes.
Yeah, a bit of an avalanche at the moment, Vince. That's a great goal for Heitman, who's doing some ruck work around the ground, but he's an elite ground level player. He's the size of a Patrick Cripps as an on-baller. They'll use him to do some forward 50 ruck work, so they have an extra ground ball number, and it worked on that occasion. Fantastic snap out of congestion. Goodwood on fire. Teacher Gully need a centre clearance, but they need to get their hands on the ball, get their short kicking game going.
So the tap down that time by Cleland, moved into the ruck, but it's going to be sharp by Teacher Gully. Now they get a good look inside 450. Oh, excellent mark taken, numbers around that pack.
On fire, Burgess to start this
game. And Burgess has done very well. Goes toward the outer side once again.
Who's that short hit?
So as we get into the later stages of the first quarter, they'll be well pleased. They're just holding the ball up here, Goodwood Saints, with their opening quarter, the last 10 minutes of it. So here's MacArthur. Charlie MacArthur right in the centre circle here. Can they possibly snag another late one? 4 goals to 2. His kick goes towards true centre forward. Pack flies. Oh, bounces. Ball might end up. No, it doesn't go out. So Verrill's got it now. He'll go out towards outer side. That's a lovely looking kick. He's found Ryan Spittle. So Spittle at half back. Moves it on very quickly. And suddenly the ball here is outside 450. Persinos. Ball goes over his head. Now he's applying the tackle on Tom Lynch. Chris Burgess maybe got a shove in the back there. I think he did. Yes, umpire saw it. And he'll take the relieving free kick.
Come back into the side. Burgess been an absolute brick wall down back. Spent the last few years playing as a forward, Burjo, but his natural habitat is in defence. Great start to the game for him.
Well, did kick 8 in the 2 goals. Sorry, the 8 goals in the 2 games between these two sides last year.
You're right.
So contest here, right in the middle of the ground. Ball squirts forward towards half forward. So Ridgewell had a couple of goes at that. Managed to hold it up. Actually did well there. Was outnumbered. Did very well to hold that up and force a stoppage. So it'll be Cleland and Penny. Ball comes out towards the boundary line. And And Anderson might have been a little bit stiff there, but McKay's got the ball. Alex McKay goes towards true centre half forward. Can't quite take it that time, Burgess. Now Personos has got it, goes on the left. Oh, he's got someone inside forward 50 here. It's Cody Tate. Cody Tate's going to run in, and that's just another over the back goal and quick transition from Teacher Gully, and that puts them back within a kick here. So third goal there, that one to Cody Tate, and it's back to 10 points to margin.
Yeah, I have to say lucky free kick, but technically it was their umpire appreciation round, so we won't say too much. Lucky free kick, but Teacher Gully taking full advantage on the counter attack. Only 9 inside 50s they've had for 3 goals, which is keeping them in this game. Risky kick by McKay there, he came right in board. There's a big crash of players, and we might have an injury from that as well. Might be Spittle coming off a bit sore. But once the Crumb had the small forward ducked out the back and got the easiest of goals from Personos chipping it over. Just staying in the game, Teacher Gully.
So Penny has 2 goes at it. Now he's got a 3rd go. He's having a 4th go. Then gets the handball out. So it comes back to Asprey. Asprey's kick is high towards true centre forward. Big pack there. Probably half a dozen players in that one. Off hands taken by Cansdell. Opportunity now for Latham. Gets the handballs all out here now. He's going to come back with it, Latham. And goes around with the check side. No left foot there. And just the minor score. So first minor score to Teacher Gully.
One area Teacher Gully doing really well in is their centre breaks. They're 6-2 advantage at the centre breaks, which shows how well Goodwood are doing, dominating the inside 50s with their turnover game. But yeah, Goodwood want to tighten up that centre bounce in the second quarter.
Oh, big fly by Cleland off the kick out. So well done, good mark. So here's Favretto. His kick's a bit up and under. Goes towards centre forward. Oh, races on. Dykesman, is he going to be caught? He is. So relieving free kick will be taken by Riley Verrill. So Riley Verrill signalling he's going to come down. Broadcast side and goes long. Ball's going to land right in front of us here. Penny in good position. Excellent ball from behind. Great shark off there by Heitman. Off the pack. So Cornish has got it. A little bit of a grubber left kick. Ends up here with Charlie Pridham. Pridham on the left. MacArthur now takes it from in front of the pack, and he'll be tackled immediately about 30 metres out from goal, directly in front. Umpire will come in. We'll have a baller.
18th forward 50 entry for the quarter for Goodwood Saints here. Set up really well behind the play, and they've neutralised Penny so far in this quarter of football.
Kick out now towards centre wing. Ty Jaffa gets the ball up towards half forward. Looking there for Alex McKay. Gets a bad bounce, goes back in, gets it the second time. May have been tackled a little bit high. Now may be caught holding the ball. Umpire says neither of those. Give it to me. Good take there by Heitman. But it's ended up here with Chad Schoenmakers. His kick towards 450 is a good one. And an opportunity here for Teacher Gully to kick their 4th goal. So Personal's probably his second shot for the day. The first one, he was probably just a little bit far out. Didn't quite make the distance, but certainly will on this occasion. Going to be kicking from about 40 on a slight angle.
It's normally a better snap. Sometimes his long set shots go high up in the air. Not much Whitlock can do on that occasion with a beautiful pass straight onto his chest.
So Personos on the left. Started it out left. It's not coming back. And once again, just hasn't made the distance there. So that was just right on the siren. He'll be a little bit disappointed with those first 2 efforts. But here we are at quarter time. We have the visitors, the Goodwood Saints, 4-4-28, leading Teacher Gully 3-1-19. Very entertaining start. Gully's got off to a flyer, kicking the first couple of goals before 4 goals in 7 minutes. Between the 15 and 22 minute mark, we saw Goodwood Saints then take the lead before a late goal to Teacher Gully brought the margin back to 9 points. Entertaining start. Looking forward to 3 quarters more of the same, and we'll be back with the second quarter shortly.
Mike on or off?
Magic out there today. I was watching. Passport on. Good turn, Charlie. Good start, mate. Good turn. Let's go, Sonny!
go, Dave! Lock down. Line deep. Lock down. Lock down. Let's go, Sainers!
Gotta pay them both ways! Inside, kill! Well done, Taz!
Voice up! Go, Richie. Let's go, Ross. Where's Rossi, yours? One more! Where's the runner? Fine. Perfect. Well down. Good horse! Hanging on again! Just stop getting short. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Everyone's tired. You get in there, they don't get used to the sun. Good load. Hold it. Charlie, without freedom. Keep going, Charlie.
Reggie, roll up! I've got two to be again. I think it's the wing. Waiting for myself. There's the winger. Break down! Maintain possession! Let's maintain possession! Go Charlie! Go Charlie! Run it up! Get in and out of the space! Maintain possession! Hold tight. One of them's just got to put some body on that. The other one's taking easy mark.
Yeah, I know that's
Reggie! Pull him out! Even him up! Jojo's free. You're right, you're right! Keep working, Pez, spread him! Right, patience, patience! Pez! How long on him? That's alright, it's alright. Taj, good boy! Run, Taj, good boy. Arian! Play on! Legs down. Go, sweet! Go, Joe! Go, Charlie! Get one! That's Juice free! Go against Taj! Good boy, Taj! Yeah, run up, Rossi, run up! Forward! Where are we? Heads ready? Heads. Louder. Yeah. Go back on. We need to cut him off on guys. We're working hard. Yeah, I know. I got the message. Yeah. That's a point! Let's go! Talk! Settle, patient! Lock in! Patient! Get one! Everybody grab one! It's good there, Biz. Bring it forward here. Plenty of chat, Saints. Let's get louder. Let's go, Jado. Gotta be forward. Stay down. Inside. Good, Louis. Get around him. Good body for the second half,
good.
Hey?
It's all good.
It's saying it's on.
Yeah.
I'll just just back on.
So it's not working.
No, apparently it is. Someone at home told me that he can hear it. He's going to text me through the quarter if I can't hear it.
We'll just start talking.
Was he wearing 36 the whole first quarter as well, or was that a jumper change? He must have had a bit of blood or something.
So welcome back here to Pertaringa Oval, where we see at half-time Teatree Gully 7-3-45 leading Goodwood Saints 4-4-28 by 16 points on the back of a 4-0-0 second quarter with the breeze. So 16 points the margin. A bit of work here for the Saints to get back into this game.
Yeah, it was probably can't feel it here in the commentary box, but there's certainly a 2 or 3 goal breeze going down the hill to the right of your screen. But I don't think it had a lot to do with that. I thought Teatree Gully got on top of the centre bounce and applied immense pressure and kept the ball in their front half. Goodwood wasted 3 or 4 entries going inside 50. They would love to have lowered their eyes and got a couple of shots on goal. But it's certainly game on here. Big first 5 minutes. Goodwood won't want to concede the first goal. They need to find a method at the centre bounce to get the ball going their way with the young ruckman against the experienced Penny. But it's not just in the air, it's on the ground as well.
So it's going to be Penny and Matthias in the middle, or is it Cleland? It is Cleland with the tap and straight down to Heitman. So going to have a secondary stoppage here.
I think that's a good move by the Goodwood coaching staff. Cleland looks a lot stronger in the centre bounce, just to make sure the opposition can't run the ball out uncontested.
So prominent early Jacob Heitman. The kick around the body is good. And Charlie Pridham has got it. Had a good game, Charlie Pridham, got lots of the ball. And swing around onto his left. Looks short, good kick. And Serene's got it. Left half forward. Patient build up once again. Rana doubles back. Not going to quite get to it now. Now the ball goes over the back. Opportunity here for Goodwood. It's picked up by Tyler Martin. Handball goes out wide. Now the kick comes in to centre half back. And Teatree Gully here. They're looking to exit from their back 50, which they do. Kick looking for Breeden. Can't quite take it. Off hands. Just sock it forward, right to the centre of the ground. Oh, it's going to end up here again with Breeden. Followed up now. He's got a kick inside. It's a 2-on-2. Good spoil there by Spencer. Burgess has lost the ball there. Now it's back inside forward 50. Ball in dispute. Numbers with Goodwood. And they're able to clear. Can't quite take the mark, Rossman. Good tackle applied by Zach McKay, and he'll be rewarded for incorrect disposal.
Goodwood Saints need to get the trainer out to Burgess, who has a concussion and he doesn't know.
That's right, game sort of needs to be stopped here. He does look very, very groggy.
One thing I will say, our coach Nick Burgess, he is probably the toughest, strongest player I've ever seen play in the Adelaide Football League, so he would not have gone down lightly. Which is a shame for Goodwood. That's unlikely that Burgess will be able to play this game out once you've got the head knock these days. And he's been an absolute brick wall for Goodwood today back, so that's going to be a big structural change for them if he can't see this game out. Looks like he's going straight down to the rooms, Vince.
Yeah, looks like he's got a wrist problem there. Absolutely, they're holding that right arm. So it certainly looks like a problem with his right arm there, so I doubt very much that he's going straight off, so we won't see him again today.
The other thing I'll note there too, Vince, great care from his opponent there. There was an injury off the ball and he got the umpire to stop and check on him. I think that's great care and respect between the two teams.
Indeed, well done to Teatree Gully there. So the ball now with Robertson, and you mentioned that before the game, a lot of respect between these two sides. So Robertson's high kick. It's going to land about 30 metres out, Pat forms, comes off hands. Oh, was that tackle a bit high? Umpire might have been blindsided there. There was quite a few players in front of him. He might have dodged a bullet there, the Saints. So it'll be a ball up, about 20 metres out, right forward pocket. The kick comes out towards Rana with the spoil, out towards halfback. Excellently sharked by Pridham, straight around on the left, gets it up towards centre wing. Can't quite get it to Mateus though. So Ty Jaffa's got it right in the centre circle. Spots a player out wide, bit of a wobbly kick. Verrill's got it. Gets around MacArthur. Verrill now with a deep inside forward 50 entry. Big fly from behind. Is that going to be paid a mark? It is. Good mark there to Joshua Spence. So first opportunity to draw blood in this third quarter is going to go to the home side.
Yeah, this is what happened with Burgess not out there. He's been a brick wall. This is going to be a tricky period now for Goodwood. That was a fantastic mark. He really hung in the air, Spence. I thought he went too early, but he just stayed up there for that second. Players are pretty good at these snaps these days.
So Spence goes around the body. It's just going to go to the near side. So opening score of the quarter is a behind. And just stretches the margin out to 16.
Fast start for Teacher Gully, who are going into the slight breeze and up the slight hill. Had 3 of the first 4 forward 50 entries. Goodwood just need to settle, need the first goal of this third quarter.
Lovely long kick in front. Good mark taken there by Cleland. Excellent mark in front of the experienced Penny.
It's been their best tall Cleland so far, I reckon.
Just a little short kick. Vredo's had plenty of the ball. Hasn't been in a lot in damaging positions though. He's been getting a lot of it off centre and half back. He just decides to pop it up. Goes about 40 metres with the kick. But there's that brick wall Penny. They kick straight to him. Cleland couldn't do anything that time.
Just gave Cleland the wrap and then he was outmarked. He'll look to get the next one though. Fantastic centre and kick.
Lovely kick from a ruckman. Always a little bit of questionable disposal, but his kick was fantastic into the centre to Alex McKay. McKay with the 2 goals in the second quarter. Goes up towards the forward 50. Off heads there, good tackle applied there by Thomas Lynch. Ball spills out. Umpire will come in. Very similar position where it was a couple of minutes ago. Right forward pocket. Pressing again here, Teacher Gully. They've started very, very well in this third quarter. Exactly what they would have wanted to do. Going against the breeze and uphill. And there's a little kick off the pack there. And that's excellent work there by Cansdale. So Cansdale's got his second goal of the day. And we're 3 minutes in here.
Huge goal there for Teacher Gully. Like I said, I thought Goodwood would come out breathing fire, but like I said, Teacher Gully have had the ball camped in their front half. You can see, I know we harp on it a lot, but you can see the importance of Cleland making the contest there against Penny, because in a split second the ball's back inside 50 for Teacher Gully. They're applying a lot more pressure since quarter time. They get the stoppage goal, and yeah, Goodwood Saints need the next inside 50 and must kick the next goal to stay in this game.
So as he did in the second quarter, Cansdale gets the opening goal of the third quarter. Rana stayed down, couldn't quite take it, butters up, can't get it again. This time it's going to be Rossman. Rossman gets it out wide. Now the kick comes inside forward 50 or 1-on-1. Maybe being held there, Martin. Was he? Yes, he was. Almost took the mark as well. So one under Tyler Martin. He's going to come straight away out wide. Short kick by Jaffa has found Breeden. So Breeden important early in this third quarter. McKay may get the free kick. He does. Almost took the mark.
So strong in those little one-on-one marking contests, isn't he, McKay? Protects the drop zone and launches at the ball late. Very difficult to defend.
Decides to go with the handball. Friday's kick inside forward 50 is a wobbly one. Well, that's gone out of bounds on the full. Probably accidentally. And Teacher Gully now with another opportunity. Pressing early here. Latham goes towards the hot spot, just misses Personos over the back. Good spin there by Tuckwell. Gives the handball off. And Harley's been caught holding the ball, nowhere to go. 2 Saints tackling there.
Big play there. If he hits Personos and they score a goal, it's going to be a long way back for Goodwood. But they're still in there. That's a great kick. Should be able to go fast now.
Dangerous kick, so Whitelock's kick goes out wide. He's got Pridham. Pridham now on the left, wobbly kick towards half forward, makes it hard for you. There's excellent follow up there. There's a kick inside forward 50. Oh, can't quite take the mark there, MacArthur. Ball's going to spill out here. Opportunity for Favretto. Goes at it second time. Snap here by Rossman. Rossman's kick. looks good. It is good. Excellent snap by Rossman, and that's a very, very handy goal. Just gives him a little bit of a sniff.
That's a massive play, Vince. On that last forward entry, they had Pertaringa just missed him with the kick. Got caught holding the ball, and they were able to go end-to-end super fast. Can't remember who it was, but there was a risky ball that went into the centre of the ground to the ex-skipper Whitlock, who went out wide after that. But that's a huge play for Goodwood. Like I said, they concede that goal to Pertaringa. They're in big trouble, but they've gone end-to-end and scored, and it is game on. Big centre bounce here. Can Goodwood put Gully under pressure with the next inside 50?
So that early goal from Cairnsdale is cancelled out by Rossman. We're back where we started at half-time. Lovely tap down from Rana. That was beautiful play, and that kick's gone deep inside forward 50 to a one-on-one. Can someone get their hands on it? I don't think he quite got anything on that, Cleland. And that will be the relieving free kick.
Interesting that Penny's taken an early rest at full forward in this quarter. They need him at those centre bounces.
Yeah, certainly missed in that last one. That was a brilliant tap down there by Rana. Relieving kick sums up towards centre thing. Big pack forms. Can't quite take the mark. Flynn can take the mark according to the umpire. So had enough of it. He's kicked towards half forward. That's going to hit the ground before anyone gets on it. Quick handball from Scar. It's stolen. Oh, good spoil off the Tuckwell's kick there. But they're going to get the free kick here. A little bit Ginger getting up. There was Tuckwell. After his kick was stolen. Just pops it up into the hot spot, probably about 10 metres out, off hands. Can they get something on here, Gully? No, they can't. Umpire will come in, ball up. Very dangerous position once again.
Yeah, Kane Cornish would love to have that one back again. Had an uncontested mark. Now it's a dangerous stoppage at the top of the goal square.
Runner and Penny takes it out of the ruck. Gets snapped. They're calling it a goal. What's the umpire going to do here? Comes out. It's going to be a bit of a discussion. And it is touched off the boot, will be a minor score. So,
right decision made there. The Gully players didn't really celebrate, which kind of gave it away.
So the ball now just going out of bounds, half back, right in front of Gully's interchange bench. Tyler West there with the board.
Young James Ridgewell introducing himself to the Gully coaching staff there. Fierce tackle by McKay. All fair.
Rana with the tap down. Good kick forward here by Heitman. He's had an excellent third quarter. Races on. Who's going to get there first? It looks like it's Tyler Martin. It is. Tyler Martin with a short kick out towards Farrell. Farrell at halfback. Going down the outer side to a one-on-one. An excellent intercept. Mark, what a good first game Taj Spencer's having. Goes to centre wing. Favretto. It's gone well. Mark should have been taken there by Pridham. Just dropped it. Now the opportunity to butter up for Gully. Handball partly smothered. Get it back, and now the kick goes towards half forward. Numbers here again with Goodwood. And Mark ends up with Kane Cornish. So Kane Cornish is shy centre wing, outer side. Decides to go long. Up towards half forward. Good strong mark taken by Cleland. Cleland quickly inside forward 50. Martin drops it in front of the pack. Butters up off the ground. There's an opportunity here. Races on. Who's going to get there first? It's Rossman. Rossman gets the ball over to Perrin, but his kick is wayward. It's way wayward, in fact. It's missed the behind post even by about 20-30 metres. So it'll be a relieving kick here for the Gullies.
A lot of pressure in this game now, Vince. I think both sides know that the game's going to be won and lost in the next 5 or 10 minutes. Goodwood need to get this margin back, probably level pegging before three-quarter time. They're pressing, but Gully's defence have held up really, really well. Doing very well so far. Goodwood will look to try and lock the ball in their half again.
Well, they need 3 goals if they're going to do that. So Asprey's going to go long. Nice and deep. expect this one might go over the boundary line. No, it's stopped by Davis. He's tackled immediately. May have been caught a little bit high. Umpire says, I'll have it. Probably a fair decision.
High tackle one way, holding the ball the other. Ball up, fair call.
Bit of a shallow ball up, but it's knocked forward by Penny. Well done by Cody Tate there. He spun out of a couple, gets the kick over. Good smother by Heitman, having a fantastic third quarter. Rana ambles, ends up now with Fairley. Second go at it. It's a high kick. It's going to go inside forward 50. Let's get under that. Good spoil by Flynn. Umpire's going to come in. Ball it up. Bit of sustained pressure here. They're pressing here, Goodwood. Cleland, Penny. Cleland gets the knockdown. The ball's going nowhere. Tackle's applied there by James Harley. We'll have a repeat stoppage. They'd love to jag one here, the Saints. Get them back within 2 goals. Oh, Penny's just slapped that forward. It's probably gone 30 metres. Umpire says no, ball it in.
Just smart by Penny, just trying to get some metres forward, so it's not a forward 50 stoppage now, it's about 70 from goal.
That's right, 2 kicks now, so well played by Penny. Up they go again. Rana gets it down. Penny ends up with it off the ground, picks it up, gets the kick forward. Intercepted by Whitelock. Ball on the ground here. Just again, similar to the second quarter, we've got this lull in play where there's repeat stoppages, sensing both teams, as you said. Important time of the game. Bit of ping pong there, ends up with Cansell. He's got 2 goals already. He's kick inside forward 50. Mackay's got it, gives the handball off. Spencer's kick on the left going forward. It's bouncing. It looks like the first person there is going to be Cornish. He's got a bit of one. Good Shepherd applied on McKay. Kick goes out wide. Could be intercepted. No, it isn't intercepted by Zach McKay. So it's heading back straight in towards forward 50. What happens this time? Big fly again. It's Spence again. Second big mark of the quarter. And Joshua Spence with an opportunity here
It's a great mark.
To kick his first goal.
Great hang time from Spence. Haven't seen a lot of him in the past, but it looks quite capable as a deep forward. Once again, Alex McKay so strong in that one-on-one contest, but it was a huge turnover on the exit from Goodwood. Big shot coming up.
So Joshua Spence, second go at it this time. He's got it straight through the middle. Important goal for the Gullies. Just puts that margin out again beyond 20 points. And that's his second for the day, Joshua Spence. It's out to a 4-goal margin. We're about 13, 14 minutes here in the third quarter.
Yeah, alarm bells probably ringing for Goodwood now. They're down a rotation with the loss of Burgess. They really pressed. They had 4 or 5 forward 50 entries in a row where the next goal would have been so crucial to keep that scoreboard close. 4-goal margin now would have been 2 if Goodwood had scored in those last entries. But to Teacher Gully's credit, their pressure has been enormous since quarter time and they defended it really well. Penny back at the centre bounce.
Rana with the tap down, taps it down, goes again, third go at it, gets it off the ground. But once again, it's going to be Teacher Gully with the clearance here through Zach McKay. His kick goes out wide. He's got a player now out there. That's Latham. Latham's kicking deep and looks like the mark going to be taken again by Spence. Wow. Third big mark of the quarter. Already has 1 goal, 1. And he has just ripped this game apart early in this third quarter. Here, absolutely dominating. And opportunity here for his third now of the game.
Not sure what happened there, but Goodwood lost a wingman, their structure. The ball came out of that centre bounce clearance and there was a Teacher Gully player in a mile of space on that far wing. Something broke down there. This guy's having a purple patch.
So in comes Joshua Spence again. Kicks it beautifully. That's straight through the middle, and Joshua Spence has single-handedly looks like he might be taking this game away from Goodwood Saints in this third quarter. That's his second of the quarter. He's kicked 2 goals, 1. And that takes the margin now out to an even 5 goals.
Yeah, we keep harping on it, but the centre bounce is going to be crucial here for Goodwood. They just need to stay in touch. They're under the pump, but they can't let this blow out now to 6, 7 goals because it'll be a bridge too far. But Goodwood Saints are a player club, and if they're within that 3 or 4 goal margin, they can always come back. but they need a lift here now. They need some ball use. They need a centre clearance, and they need some of their forwards to stand up and win some contests.
Run with the follow-up, can't quite take it. There's a quick kick out of the centre square, goes towards half forward for Goodwood Saints. Trying to pick it up, Mateus gets the handball off. Ridgewell, kick inside's forward 50. Can they get a mark? It's gone over the back of the pack. Taken there by Asprey. He's been good in defence. Good kick. Well done there by Cornish. Found front spot in that one-on-one. Needs to move the ball on. Needs to find a target. Measured kick inside forward 50. Oh, is there a push in the back there? I think there is. And it's going to be Cleland, it looks like, with the free kick. And shot for goal from about 35 out directly in front.
It's a good set shot, the big fella here. It's a big shot for Goodwood. Been impressed with Kane Cornish's game. He's improved a lot in the last season. He's played a lot of B-grade football at Goodwood, but he's really starting to come into his own. Some great intercept possessions. The defensive side of his game certainly has improved, but a big shot for goal here, Cleland. They just need to stay in touch, Goodwood. They're more than capable of mounting a comeback, but can't let it go out to 6-7 goals. Keep it at that 3 or 4 goal mark.
So Cleland in. That umpire's not moving. That's straight through the middle. Good job there by Jade Cleland. Kicked the first goal for Goodwood in the first half. Kicks the first goal for Goodwood in the second half. So margin reduces back to 4 points. They just keep themselves in it. 10-5, 65. Tea Gully, Goodwood Saints 6-5, 41.
Yeah, that play's all set up by Kane Cornish with a great intercept mark. And he lowered his vision. He didn't just bomb it. He kicked it to a forward's advantage. Yeah, he got the free kick. Wasn't from a mark. But yeah, that's great play by Cornish. Again, big centre bounce. Goodwood, can they get the next goal? Keep it close.
3 goals to 2 in this quarter. Out it comes, ends up with Anderson, tackled immediately. Bob come in, we'll have a secondary stoppage that's moved about 10 metres closer to Tea Gully's goal. Runner takes front spot. Cleland probably gets the better of it though. And it's coming out, nothing happening there at all. Cansell wrapped up kind of fairly immediately. Penny from in front this time. MacArthur with the one arm. Was he being held? Umpire's called something here. So it looks like it's going to end up with Tea Gully here. I think Charlie MacArthur thought it was a little bit hard done by there, but it's Jaffa. Kick up towards half forward. And good strong mark by Favretto. He's had an excellent game, Favretto. Getting lots of the ball. Nice long kick up towards half forward. Big fly, can't quite take it there, Matthias. Oh, sorry, that was Cleland, couldn't quite take it. So he'll move back towards full forward. Matthias back towards full forward as well. Rana and Penny. Penny slaps it forward. Anderson maybe tackled without it, but Goodwood going to come away with it again. It's Favretto again with the kick inside forward 50. They've got targets up there. There's one of them. Good strong mark inside forward 50. Another opportunity here for Goodwood.
Big couple of minutes here from Cleveland. They've needed somebody in their front half to win some contests. Drew a free kick on the previous entry. That time got a kick to advantage, held his ground, took a great strong mark, but needs to kick accurately to keep Goodwood in the game.
So Cleland here, taking control at the other end of the ground as Spence did. And he's also got 2 as Spence did. And we're back to 3 goals the margin, basically where it was at half time. So good finish this quarter from Goodwood. Entering time on.
It wouldn't be long to go this quarter, Vince. So again, it's a big centre bounce. If Goodwood can get 1 more goal this quarter and keep it at that 2-goal margin, Tea Gully will be that dangerous lead for them at 3/4 time. But yeah, Goodwood finally with Cleveland winning some contests inside 50. has got them back into this match. See if Rana can make a strong contest in the ruck here. Penny's been hammering the ball forward at the around the ground stoppages. Rana needs to get a big run and a jump and get over the top. Not just to win the centre bounce, but to neutralise and get a following ball up.
So 3 goals apiece here now in the third quarter. Up they go again. Penny with the tap down, taken there by Childmakers, but he's tackled, not going anywhere. We'll do it all again. Players converge around the ball now. Tap over the back again by Penny. Pridham's got first go at it, but looks like he might have just spilt wide.
Big play here, free ball.
Umpires called something off the ball. Deichmann's got it. So, lead forward and good mark, and that looks like Cleland again. So he's going to be going for his third of the quarter. So, whatever you can do at one end, Joshua Spence, so can I at the other end.
Not sure what happened behind the play there. I feel like Teacher Gully have had the rub of the green with a few 50-50 calls so far, but there was a free kick off the ball behind the play. Big reversal, and game on if Cleveland can kick this goal.
So in he comes. And umpire doesn't move it just a little bit to his right, but nowhere near enough. And Cleland's kicked 3 goals in 5 minutes to bring the Saints right back into this game. It is 2 goals the margin, and we are game on here.
Love to know what happened behind the play, because like I said, that's a huge swing. Genuine 2-goal swing there. But finally Goodwood, it wasn't just the free kick going their way, lowered their eyes, their forwards, using their craft, putting a block on, leading up the corridor, got the mark inside 50. Really dangerous, Cleveland. He has been the best of the Goodwood Saints tall players today. Teacher Gully will have to put some more body work on him on the next entry.
Well, in their first 3 games, their 2 leading goal kickers had 4 each, and he's got 4 today. So they found the forward today. Opportunity here for Heitman out of the ruck. Could have been called holding the ball, wasn't. Mackay, was he tackled without it? There by Rossman? No, umpire's going to come in. The ball has surged forward to the top of the centre square. Saints pressing again. Suddenly the margin's back to 2. Tap forward by Penny. Kick off the round's going to come out towards the centre wing. Jaffa overruns it. And it's going to end up going over the boundary line, and it will be a relieving free kick here to Teacher Gully, and they'll be very happy that's the case. They have been under siege the last few minutes. Up it comes towards centre wing. Spence might have been held there. Oh, now the umpire's calling holding the ball. Waited an eternity. Maybe missed the first one, got the second one. Alex Mackay.
Serene would love to have his time again. I know he was under pressure, but I'm sure Cleveland was looking for a quick kick to the top of the square.
Tapped down by both ruckmen. Cody take no opportunity there from the Tom Anderson tackle. Umpire will come in and ball it up very late in this third quarter. A goal either way here will have a marked difference on how these teams go in at quarter time. And umpire's called play on from the ruck contest. This could be it. Shoalmakers goes up towards full forward. Mark's not taken. Goodwood with the opportunity here to relieve. They do. Now, can they move the ball quickly? There's a good kick in towards the middle. Taken by Rossman. Siren's going to beat him. And we are 12 points, the margin here. 2 goals. So Goodwood there with those 3 late goals from Jade Cleland. Leading goal scorer on the ground with 4. We have a 2-goal margin here. Teacher Gully will be going to the kicking end at this quarter, but 4 goals to 3. As it was in the first quarter there to Goodwood, they'll need a mighty effort still to come back here, but they do have momentum going into the last quarter. So going into the last quarter, 2 goals of difference. We'll be back and we'll see what Goodwood can come up with in the last quarter.
Game on.
Well, I think so. They takes the ball out the ruck, kicks it forward, quick kick forward, Pertaringa can't quite grab it. Again, Latham's got it this time. He's tackled immediately. Not getting out of there. Good tackle there by Tard Spencer.
One forward.
Rana gets it down that time, but there's going to be a quick snap on goal. Is that going to bounce through? I think it is.
Can't see who snapped that, but it's a goal from the stoppage, Vince.
And that looks like Charlie McArthur. Sorry, it was 30, which is Adrian Friday's kicked the goal. Sorry, not Charlie McArthur. He's 30 for Goodwood, of course. So Adrian Friday's kicked that goal. Snap out of the contest again.
So the last 3 stoppages have resulted in 3 goals to Teachery Gully, so it's a genuine concern. It's not easy. It's they put Cleland in the ruck now, who's got a little bit of a stronger frame than Rana. But yeah, Penny is well on top. Like I said, Penny, not a lot of marks around the ground today, but he has genuinely impacted the game around the stoppage.
And gets the tap again. Down to Harley. Ball out wide, races on, kicked off the ground by Zach McKay. In pursuit as well is Charlie Pridham. Now the ball's paddled forward. It's suddenly inside 50. Favretto out to Pridham. Goes with the handball. Good handball to Perrin. Perrin goes to a short kick to a one-on-one, dangerous. Now the ball's on the ground in dispute. And it's going to end up here with Penny again. And he's got a high kick in towards forward 50. Carl Friday's almost taken it in. No, he hasn't. The umpire's called pay on. Spence claiming the mark. May have had first dibs on it there, Adrian Friday. Spence came down with it.
Alarm bells for Goodwood, 9 inside 50s to 1 this quarter. Goodwood have scored a goal from their one entry, but they need a settler here. They need a stoppage clearance. Not going to get it.
Oh, big fly there by Lame. It's going to be off the ground by Pertaringa. He's going to kick the goal, and suddenly they've kicked 4 goals in a matter of minutes. So that's the second goal there to Pertaringa, and they have just broken this game open after the margin got down to 7 points, and suddenly it's out to 5 goals.
Brave play by Lou Whitlock on the last line. He copped a big knee in the back there, I think. But this is just stoppage dominance from Teachery Gully. Can't really sugarcoat it any more than that. It's just pure dominance. You don't see teams just win clearance and kick goals that easily too often in this competition. Like I said, Cleland's in the ruck now, but it's on the ground as well. Goodwood need to understand that Penny's going to win the tap. You need to be locked onto your opponent goal side, make it a scrap, get that secondary ball up.
Well, he's been absolutely dominant in this quarter,
yes.
Penny, after Rana started to get quite a bit into the game in the third quarter, especially second efforts, and become influential. Penny has just snuffed that out in this last quarter. Just a bit of a hold up. Now the ball goes up. There he goes again. Penny just takes it out the ruck, hacks it forward again in front. Couldn't quite take it. Pertaringa goes to the second effort. Tackled high.
That's 5 centre bounces in a row, Vince.
Plays straight on, kicks high. Players are there Friday. Hands up, can't quite take the mark. Latham again lurking. Deep stoppage here for Teachery Gully. They have just gone bang, 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 bang in about 7 minutes. Tap down. Pack forms once again. Not coming out of there. We'll have a repeat stoppage, but Teachery Gully won't mind that.
Goodwood will be relieved that Penny's not at this stoppage and he's behind the ball. Smart play, rushing it through.
And through it goes for a behind eventually. They need to get the ball moving, Goodwood. So the kick comes out towards commentary side. Rana up, hands on it, can't quite get it. Tries to butter Cleland there as well. So the kick comes towards the centre. And well played. Turn around and go, Jacob. Go. Looks in the middle, short kick. Oh, volley kick there from Scara. It's going to be intercepted. Now the ball ends up with Cody Tate in space. Long kick in towards forward 50. Look out, Pertaringa can't quite take the mark. A couple of Goodwood players actually crashed over, but they've got numbers here and it will come out towards Dykesman. He's had a fair bit of the ball as well. His kick's short, doesn't get to the target. Cansdale's going to intercept. So Cansdale, off he goes, runs along the boundary line, now brings it back inside, 30 metres out, 2-on-1, ball hits the ground. It's going to be taken there by Spence. Spence's snap. It's just going to go out of play. And looks like relieving kick here by Fairley. It's going to be taken from just near the behind post. It'll be right back pocket for him.
It's easy in the commentary box, Vince, but Anthony Scarra would love to have that kick again in the middle of the ground. They were away, and Anthony Scarra's a beautiful kick of the ball, 99 times out of 100. They've got to take some probably risks now to try and score the next goal, which is going to be very tricky. Might be down a defender as well, Goodwood, which is going to make it even tougher for him with the ex-captain Whitlock. Doesn't look like he's coming back on anytime soon.
So kick up towards half back. And good grab there by Heitman. Had an excellent second half. Plays on. Goes long, straight towards true centre half forward clearly in the right spot. Here intercepted by Tyler Martin. Has had a good game down back. Goes over towards left back flank. Kick up towards centre wing. Latham's got it. His kick goes in towards long. Personos in front here. Can't go. Excellent work there by Tard Spencer, but Personos butters up. Bouncing. Can't quite get towards the goal. Perrin sees it over. It's a minor score.
I think Spence for Teacher Gully has a gripe there. I'm sure he'd love to his teammate to giving him the one-on-one at the top of the square. He is capable of kicking those snaps, Personos, but team play would have been to go to the top of the square on that occasion rather than the dribble ball. 13 inside 50s to 2 this quarter, Vince. Bit of a domination.
7 scoring shots to 1. Another inside 50. This time Personos has got it. He's going to be at that tricky distance though, about 40 metres out. Where it seems like it's just about on his range, but he's going again down the hill with the aid of the breeze this time.
This will put a bit of a nail in the coffin if he can kick this goal in an avalanche in the last 10 minutes.
33 points the margin at the moment. They've been excellent in this last quarter after conceding the first goal. So Personos just fades across the side. So it's 8 scoring shots now. They've kicked 3-3. In fact, they've kicked all their 4-4 this quarter after Goodwood scored the opening goal. So the ball comes out towards Lynch.
Let's go!
He's looking to get it back with the handball. It's been intercepted. Applies a tackle now on Sean Makers. Umpire come in. We'll ball it up.
This is where Teacher Gully can just set up a wall behind the play here and just not allow Goodwood to exit.
Excellent work off the ruck there by McKay, and his short kick though is intercepted by Lynch. It's been solid down back, Lynch. Favretto again. Goes long. But it's still 1-on-1 again. Matthias gets one hand up. Good work again by Martin down back. Needs to go somewhere. And goes with a handball. Who's that to? He's going to actually get it back. Rolly Verrill's dropped it. Pressure being applied here. Now there's a chance with Pridham. Pridham's got a short kick into left, found a player all by himself there, Serene. He's got to go back and kick the goal, and then they need plenty more in a hurry.
It's an underrated player, Pridham, I reckon. He's a guy that when he gets it, he uses the ball so well. He looks unfashionable, he's not a big man, but he wins contests and he lowers his vision and he hits targets more often than not. Great pass there.
In comes Serene with the kick, keeps it low, he's not quite going to get there. Oh, Mark almost taken. And tackle applied. Has it popped out? What's going on? There's no chance here, is it? Rana couldn't quite get the ball on his boot. Stacks on the mill there, only a couple of metres out from goal. We're going to have a ball up. Rana with the tap down. Ball just sitting across the face. Bob's out. Still not going to come out there now. We'll have another ball up.
Teacher Gully will just be happy to defend now and not concede anything to Goodwood.
We're getting close to time on now. So the Gullies would like to see this game out. Another repeat stoppage. Handball comes out towards the back plate. Kicked off the ground there by Alex McKay. Goes out. It's going to come back in though. Big kick. Rain was at the back of the pack there. Couldn't quite get to the fall of the ball.
This is going to be a big win for Teacher Gully. I thought they were really under pressure when Goodwood kicked that first goal of the last quarter, and Goodwood were coming hard, but really did settle.
Responded with 4 goals for.
More stoppage dominance.
Cairnsdale. Kicked out wide, just shy of centre wing. Jake Robinson there, I think. Got the ball. Just goes short. Good running on by Sean Makers. In no hurry. Now it's going to swing around onto the left. Long kick, forward 50. Inset mark will be taken. Dyceman's kick out wide. He's had a stack of the ball, Pridham. And again, nice little kick. Handball ends up with Fairley. Goes out wide. Terrain. Another little kick. Again, Pridham getting involved. Another good build up here. Scara. Good kick to Anderson. Anderson swings around. Goes on the right and leads on. Excellent spoil from behind by Martin. Quick kick comes out, it's going to be intercepted by Tard Spencer. Had a good debut, Tard Spencer.
Yeah, I agree. In a tricky contest for him to make his debut.
Yeah. Ridgewell kicks into the man on the mark. Oh, there's someone out the back here. It's going to be Persinos. What's he going to do? Gives the handball off. Mackay's going to run into an open goal and kick the goal and put the icing on the cake. Just out the back there, Persinos. And they were running in droves. Mackay was the lucky recipient there with the handball, running into an open goal. And that is goal number 14 and goal number 5 in a row for Teacher Gully.
Yeah, Goodwood obviously trying to get some quick goals on the board. Their defenders pressed up really high, but on the quick turnover on the play on Persinos out the back and on his own. And yeah, like I said, this is going to be a great victory for Teacher Gully. They've deserved it. They played good football. They've been challenged. Goodwood have a never say die attitude, and always we're going to come back in that first goal of the last. But since then, like I said, the stoppage dominance of Teacher Gully and the game of Penny, who for mine's been the best player, and the difference between the two teams. He won't have the most stats, but he's the difference in the game.
Penny's absolute dominance in this last quarter. It's going to be another stoppage here to Teacher Gully. Ball goes forward. Again with the numbers. Cairnsdale. Holding the ball. Excellent tackle. He's probably been their best player for Goodwood Saints, Favretto.
Yeah, a lot of the ball.
Plays on. Nice long kick towards half forward. Rana's up, but there's the man, Penny. What a great last quarter he's had. He's absolutely dominated in the ruck. Goes out wide. Lovely kick too to switch the play.
And that beanie's going to come in handy as the winter approaches, Vince. He's had a great game, Penny.
And just coming off here, Adrian Friday. Warm applause you can probably hear from the faithful in the front of the club room. He's had an excellent game. The ball is up and forward, right deep forward again here for Teacher Gully. Pat Forms right in the goal square. So after Ridgewell's goal early, 2 goals to Latham, 1 to Cairnsdale, 1 to Friday, and 1 to Mackay, have seen this game comfortably now in the grips of the home team. And they'll go to 3-1, and they're off to a good start, as they did last year. Goodwood Saints now 1-3.
Goodwood play Glenunga next week too, so big game for them.
Big game at home against Glenunga next week. So first win will be for the home team in 2023. First home win. Kick out wide. Serene can't take it. That will be holding the ball. So Ridgewell took a fantastic mark in the third quarter, Ridgewell. Let's kick out wide, good kick. Well, it's just go actually just over Anderson. It's got to get something on it. Picks it up just inside the boundary line. Chain of handballs ends up with Perrin. Nice long kicking towards forward 50. Lovely intercept mark. Taken there by Verrill. Verrill's game very good early. Been solid down back. Clock ticking down, can't be long to go here now. He takes front spot again, good spoil from behind. Robinson got a shocking bounce there, it's going to end up over the boundary line. So 40 points to margin here, after it was down to 7, only a matter of 15 minutes ago.
Yeah, amazing. Like I said, shocked. A little bit surprised, to be honest. Like I said, I've seen Goodwood play over the years, and they normally run these games out really well, but it's not an effort-based thing. It's a deficiency they have in the ruck at the moment. They've got young players coming through. Penny's an experienced player, and that's what happens when 30-year-olds are playing against 20-year-olds. A 30-year-old's going to dominate at times, and it's certainly been the case today. For mine, Penny has certainly been the best player. Some of the ground level support, obviously from McKay and Sean Makers, has been really good. But this is going to happen at Goodwood. You know, they're not the powerhouse they were in the last couple of years. They are regenerating their list and playing some kids, and it's a tough place to come and play. So full credit to Teacher Gully. It's going to be a great win. Goodwood had a little bit of soul searching to do. They had a lot of entries up to 3/4 time and just couldn't quite put a big score on the board. And then we'll get a bit of an audit against Glenunga next week as well.
So the two best players combined there for Goodwood today in Pridham and Favretto, but the kick inside forward 50 is the last kick of the game. The intercept mark was taken, and Victory Gully will run out 40-point winners here. So an excellent result for them, and I would suspect that one of their co-captains, probably the taller one, is likely to be the recipient of a couple of magnificent gifts, that being the beanie from Dartfish and the magnificent Archie Stongs. So excellent first half by Blake Penny. Probably shown up a little bit in the third quarter, but gee whiz, what did he come out and did in that last quarter, absolutely dominating in the ruck, to then be the catalyst for that 6-goal run by Tea Tree Gully that took the game right away from Goodwood Saints. So better players, yes, obviously Blake Penny for the hosts here. Alex McKay, very busy, had an excellent game. Personos busy up forward. Joshua Spence, his third quarter was amazing, and certainly gave them a opportunity to build a lead before Goodwood came back late in that third quarter. Cansdale as well. They had quite a even bunch of contributors. Martin down back was excellent. Sean Makers, Robertson in the middle. Even Tuckwell in the middle. Blake Penny we've mentioned. Brody Latham had an excellent last quarter as well. Verrill started very well down back. Solid game. Breeden in the second half, very good. Even Asprey down back. So certainly a very, very even spread of players. For Goodwood Saints, I thought Nick Favretto and Charlie Pridham were certainly the standout players for them. MacArthur was really, really good early. Burgess obviously magnificent in the first, say, 2.5 quarters until he had to get taken off the ground. But well done to Tea Tree Gully. They run out victors here by 40 points, 15-9, 99 to 9-5, 59. And they go to 3-1. Starting the season well again after they went 5-2 to start last season. So they're putting themselves in a very good position. So on behalf of myself, Vince Cosme, and my co-commentator Adam Jeffries, who's just obviously over with Blake Penny at the moment, and our magnificent producer Eduardo Morendo, sitting above us with the camera. We hope you enjoyed this broadcast. It was brought to you by Filming Footy and Sports Interactive. Our game was brought to you by Buddy Bet. Our Sportal scoreboard shows the Gullies had a 40-point win. And, coach of the day today is obviously Jocelyn Machota. From our perspective, the Farmers League coach of the game. Our media award goes today to Blake Penny, of course, the Roll the Dice Media Player of the Award. Mark of the week, I thought James Ridwell's climb in the third quarter was certainly the mark of the week. Goal of the week, a little bit harder. It probably could have thrown it over a number. There was probably more so the influence from firstly Spence and secondly Cleveland in the third quarter. So all in all, well done to Teacher Gully, 40-point winners here, and we look forward to another game next. I think we've got Port Districts again next week.
Yeah, and Port Districts were up at three-quarter time at Park 9, just saw, so it'll be interesting to see if they've hung on. They were 3 goals, 3 up at three-quarter time on the last score update, so we'll check that soon, but that'll be a huge turn-up and get Port District season going. They're playing Brighton next week. So Division 1 always throws up curveballs. Underdogs winning.
Well, until that time, we'll report that score next week, obviously, when we're down at Port Districts as we were last week. So on behalf of myself, Vince Cosme and Adam Jeffries, we bid you goodbye.
Good call, mate.
Thank you. Well done. I'm loving it. It's great fun.
No, it's good fun. I'm
it's
glad
good fun.
we've had a couple of. I won't say I didn't enjoy it, but like that Iggy's game at Rolton was a bit boring.
Yeah, it's sometimes it does make it hard to try and keep it interesting and upbeat. But
we've got to showcase that we are the